No, there's a change of plans this morning. It's today, June 14th, Monday. And, I've been running a lot and a little bit too much. And, you know, I've overexerted my ankle again. My ankle. And, anyway, so I had to, you know, interrupt my own run. Um, what was it, Saturday? I only was out for like 15 minutes, and I was like, okay, I was like, okay, when I'm starting to compensate for one foot, it's like, okay, I'm like favoring another foot, and it's like, well, that's not good. I should probably just call it before I do more damage. Because if I'm feeling pain, then there's already been damage. So, anyway, discomfort. Not really so much pain, but more discomfort. Because I can run on discomfort, um, and I can run on pain too. But I don't. If I want to preserve my running for as long as possible, I need to take care of myself. So it's like if I want to be able to run tomorrow, I gotta take care of myself today. So anyway, and then Sunday I didn't run at all. I wanted to, and then this because I was like, oh, wow. Then I was like, oh, maybe I can go Monday morning. So that's what I just tried to do, and I went. Um, and it's cool. It's like 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Um, and I was out for just a couple minutes, and I was like, oh, it's still not feeling. I could probably do it, but I don't want to risk it. I don't want to take the chance and then injure myself and then be out for weeks, like last time when I didn't know what I was. I was like, oh, that's weird, and then just kept on running, and then found myself, limping and hobbling for, weeks afterward while, it was recovering. So this time it's like, oh, I know what that is. I'm going to stop before it gets worse. So, lesson learned, I think. So anyway, so I had to, I called it, and I was just out there, and I didn't make it very far, maybe half a mile out, and I was just like, not only am I going to stop, but I'm going to walk back. And I did, and I was able to walk back, and I just kind of looked around at stuff, and, just, I wasn't in immense pain like um, other running adventures of the past, where I've gone out, managed to hurt myself far away, and then it was like a whole arduous journey back to wherever it was I was living at the time. And it was like, I don't know what it looked like to anybody else when they saw me, it was like a really dramatic thing too, because when I was hurt, it took me a while, and you know, anyway, yeah, other stories, other stories. Hmm. But anyway, so I did the responsible thing, and I didn't run. Um, Still felt bad about it, still felt down on myself about it, but it'll be all right. I'll survive. And I'm doing the next thing that I wanted to do anyway, so I'm doing okay. I still don't know what's going on, by the way. For the record, for posterity, at this point on June 14th, 2021, I am just, just in wonder. And it's just like, I guess the words I would use if I felt, you know, I guess glorious and magnificence were words that came to mind. And Those are good words. They don't do justice to the thoughts and feelings and things like that. Those just pesky thoughts and feelings. But no, I was just really surprised by how much activity there was. It was like, wow, somebody's in a good mood. Somebody's got a lot of energy, and that made me. I felt good about that. Is if any of that, doesn't nothing has to do with me. Nothing has to have anything to do with me. But if I have helped in the past, like at some point, like cheered up, or motivated, or empowered, or sent energy along the way over the past, like any point in time, like cheered up a person that was in a dire way, then whatever that was yesterday, it's like maybe I had a part in that, just maybe just not directly, just very indirectly. So it's like, that's good, I don't know. But a part of me liked to think that it did have something to do with me. But 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 it's just very, very strange. And but I don't mind. I'm just going to continue to go along, and it's like I figure I need to I know what I need to know at this given time. It's like I want to know more. But I don't know. It's like So again, like I tell people, the problems, I have much better problems today. Problems I can work on, think about. All the problems I used to have, I couldn't do anything about. I was too sad, too paralyzed. Paralyzed is the best word, I guess. Maybe not the best word, but it's a good word. So, and the other nice thing is that it is completely anonymous. Like, no one has any idea. It's like they just, I don't know. I don't tell them anything about it because they wouldn't understand. And if they they might pretend to understand. I don't know. But they wouldn't approve. Not only because I've tested, with Barbara, and she doesn't really get it. I wouldn't expect her to, but and she definitely doesn't entirely approve. So I just tell her less. And it's not because I'm hiding anything. It's nothing. It's not about hiding. It's just there's no reason to, in my mind. It's like, well, if it's going to cause somebody confusion, then why bother talking about it? If they're just going to be like, it doesn't make sense, so therefore it's bad, or something must be wrong because it doesn't make sense to me. Well, not everything is out there to make sense. And not everything makes sense to me, but I don't just assume that it's bad. So it's just I am not the person capable of understanding. There are lots of things I don't understand, and I don't just assume they're bad. Just I don't understand them, and that's okay. So, anyway. But I am learning some, there's been some developments, I guess, and things I didn't fully understand or appreciate, but, you know, it makes sense in hindsight, and it's like, oh yeah, yeah, and it's like, yeah, these are unpopular ideas. Um, yeah. Oh man. This is where it's like I talk about, you know, and I've mentioned it before, even in my writing, just scattered in there, just endangered thinking, and you know, and unpopular ideas, and it's like, you know, this recovery of mine, or whatever you want to call it, you know, this whole the theory of recovery and the 12-step programs is to, you know, once you've recovered or at some point or whatever, you're supposed to be giving back, and um, other people are supposed to want what you have, and then you're supposed to teach them how to get what you have, and then they can get it for themselves or whatever. And people don't want what I have, and I can't teach them either, and they wouldn't want it if they knew. So it's like I don't even know what I've got, but to each their own. And I couldn't give away what I've got anyway, you know. I don't know. It's complicated. I can't even talk about it. It was a very interesting time. Ugh. I'm glad I don't have to go through it again. I don't think so. Oh man, yeah. I mean, there's going to be difficult times ahead. I mean, that's for sure. But it's life, you know, and it's going to have problems. And you know, I don't have to. You know, drinking myself to death was not solving anything. And it just further exacerbated. And it didn't help anything. And it didn't make me happy. So, anyway. Anyway, so I'm resting my ankle again. And it's my left ankle again. I rest it now, and I'll be able to go out again soon. Sooner rather than later. At least I won't have to wait a couple weeks. So I went out this morning, and I probably could have, but I was like, no, gotta stop. I'll give it another day or two, see how it feels. Maybe by, I don't know, play it by ear. That's the best idea. And I really did enjoy, you know, I always enjoy seeing the sights from another person's perspective. And so I enjoy seeing the pictures. What an interesting, I don't even know. I mean, hopefully all of this will make sense, better sense, at some point. Or it won't. But this is what I'm thinking right now, June 14th, 2021. And yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't, yeah. So, anyway. things are as they are, and the way they are is just how it is right now. And right now is not forever. So I'm just patience, perseverance, stubbornness. So I am in so much trouble, but I like it. So be patient with me.